In the center of southern New Mexico is a basin of blinding white sand dunes that are unlike any other sandy landscape on Earth. These wavy dunes of gypsum sand have engulfed 275 square miles of desert, creating the world's largest gypsum dune field. White Sands National Monument preserves a major portion of the unique dune field, along with the plants and animals that live here. Gypsum sand dunes are rare because they are water-soluble. White gypsum crystals are a common occurrence in nature, but rainwater typically dissolves them and carries them to the sea. The White Sands dunes are located in an isolated basin with limited rainfall and no natural outlet, so the gypsum is unable to be carried away. The result is massive rolling hills of soft, delicate sand, which more closely resemble the texture of powdered sugar than coarse beach sand. The surface of the dunes can be blindingly bright during direct sunlight, although the reflectivity of the white keeps the sands cool, even when temperatures are in triple digits. However, the likelihood of sunburns is heightened. Access to the dune field is limited for the safety of visitors. Only one road enters the field, from which you'll find all trails, campgrounds, and picnic areas. The ethereal appearance of the white landscape makes it incredibly dangerous. The maze of dunes can be very disorienting, and people can become lost easily if they stray too far from developed trails. One of the most popular ways to experience the monument is sliding down the dunes. The sand not only looks like mounds of snow, but it behaves like it as well, so families often bring plastic sleds to race down the dunes close to parking lots. The first attempts to create a park began in 1898, with subsequent campaigns throughout the 20th century. After several failed attempts, President Herbert Hoover designated White Sands National Monument on January 18, 1933. Ever since, the idea of redesignating White Sands a national park has remained popular, but an unrealized goal. The greatest challenge for the designation upgrade has always been the Department of Defense, which operates the White Sands Missile Range, which envelops the current monument. Here the military tests rockets and missiles, which leaves debris and occasionally undetonated explosives in the outlying areas. In order to change the designation, the removal of unexploded ordnance surrounding the park boundaries would have to be agreed upon. White Sands could realistically become the next national park, and the site is more than deserving. The monument already receives the highest visitation of any National Park Service site in New Mexico. A bill redesignating White Sands as a national park was introduced on March 27, 2019, and if it passes, this incredible landscape will finally gain the elevated status it deserves.